Okay, this video is called, by the way, you see the setup in my attic. And yeah, still ain't currently got a whiteboard that's covered. But yeah, this video is called How to Love Yourself So the Universe Has No Choice to Love You. And this is the idea. And this is notes that I got from a video watching someone else called Neural Knowledge, and I've put it into my own way that I understand to explain it to someone else in basic terms. So yeah, how to love yourself so the universe has no choice to love you. So self-love is the desire for fulfillment and wholeness. People, however, mistakenly apply this externally. So they will apply this outside of themselves. They will apply this to material things or to something outside of themselves. So they're looking outside rather than within. But the kingdom is within, as without. So if someone is feeling empty within, regardless of their frequency, which is just awareness, they will feel empty without, because that's how they feel within, and how they feel within will always reflect externally, regardless of your frequency. So transcending the physical in terms of understanding that you can in all other, there's 9 realms. In all other 8, time does not exist. Time only exists on the physical, and the physical realm is a realm of illusion. There's also a book called The Holographic Universe, which explains that essentially the universe is just a version of your perception. So perception is projection through your manifestation. So your universe is you internally reflected externally. So transcending the physical and shifting internally within yourself, being it within, as without. So being it within, telling yourself you're full within, you're whole within, you love yourself within, internally, because you feel this. Not being emotionally dependent on seeing your reality change. So not looking at things external, not seeking external things, and looking at things outside of yourself and expecting change, knowing it within before you see it externally. By doing this and constantly reminding yourself that you're in this loop, you could have synchronicities, or you could have a word, or you could have cues, or you could set up your own cues and ways of reminding yourself to maintain frequency, so you can create your own synchronicities and your own beliefs, and tell yourself beliefs serve you, and create your own truths that serve you. Because the subconscious cannot separate the truth from a lie. The subconscious language is emotions. So whatever you feel emotionally intense about, the subconscious clings to it, whether good or bad. But whether it's bad, you can change this emotional intensity to positive by being in a state of relaxation and stillness, and being able to essentially essentially go into a state of meditation where you can, how can I explain this to you simply? Where you can relive the memory and change the memory in your mind and alter the memory in your mind. And where the emotional intensity was positive, negative, sorry, you can change it to positive. Just like that, because there's dualities and everything is one in the universe apart from this realm. So on this realm, stuff is away. For example, in this universe, this pen is separate from me in the sense of the pen is here, I'm here. In the sense of a separate like this, but in the universe of creation, all of this is one. Everything, the law of vibration, everything is moving, everything is, nothing's still, and everything is connected. So all creation is connected. So nothing is separate. So when you know nothing is separate, shift internally to everything you have being internal and having it in abundance. And then this intense emotion that you feel, make it be positive and focus on all the positive aspects of your life. And by looping positive memories and positive things going on in your life, the manifestation comes quicker and the love therefore has to essentially come to you because you're the cause of the effect. By you shifting internally, you're the cause and the effect of it is your reality. You will change, but you can't be emotionally dependent on it. So you have to know it internally first before you see it. And because you know it internally and you're good with or without it, it has to come to you. And then because you're receiving and only filtering out wins essentially in your subconscious, because it starts remembering wins and essentially momentum builds on wins, all your habits will then become positive and be focused on successfully, and you therefore, the manifestation has to come to you because you're the cause internally. So you don't necessarily have to work hard unless you tell your subconscious that. And that's what people don't realize. So people will work hard in reality when they don't have to, because reality is the wrong word to do. They don't actually have to, or they put it in their subconscious and make it a concept that they do when you don't necessarily have to. That's how there's people that do what they love and somehow make all the right amounts of money they want for it because they just done what they loved. Money wasn't a concept in their subconscious. There was never a problem with money. Therefore, because it was detached from it, it came to them. They was detached from it. They didn't care about it. They was good with or without it. Internally, they knew what they was doing. They knew they loved what they was doing. So therefore, internally, they felt rich because they felt that internally it reflected externally. You just have to do the same concept with anything that you want and know it internally at all times. And when you feel it intensely, emotionally, keep replaying the memory in your head. So the manifestation essentially is in a loop, making the manifestation quicker because you're looping the memory. So because you're looping the memory, this is all that's going on in the mind. So the subconscious is just filtering this at all times. Therefore, by trusting your intuition and following your intuition, you're always in your desired reality as long as you say all paths lead to your desired reality. And because you're in love with yourself internally, the universe will love you internally because the universe is a reflection of yourself. So that's how to love yourself, so the universe has no choice to love you. Love yourself internally, therefore it will reflect externally. How you love yourself internally, the universe is a reflection of you. So by loving yourself internally, the universe has no choice but to love you straight back. And don't be emotionally dependent on seeing your reality change. So remember, if you're trying to see your reality change, you're still looking externally. Unless you make that thing a synchronicity and say it is part of your synchronicity or part of your beliefs, then it works. But if you don't accept it into your subconscious, then it is useless. That's why information is only useful if it's applied. If it's not applied, then it's useless. You don't need it. So, yeah, that is how to love yourself. So the universe has no choice to love.